Now you'll see up here a car go through this intersection. All right, you see the car go through the intersection right there. So this is the cop's perspective of what he saw. That other car running the red light or running the stop sign is what he said. So you see from his distance, you couldn't tell
If
what
he
part
did
of
a
the
stop.
intersection. Yeah, if he did a stop or anything. You know, he was so fucking far down that road. He's probably half a mile down that road.
That's yeah. Come on, man.
All right, and you'll just watch this whole thing escalate way too fast for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
Now, granted, this guy, the only thing he did was run a stop sign, is what the cop is alleging.
And it probably was a rolling stop. You didn't see anybody nobody was on the road but them two.
517 county traffic.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just going to be off of 64 west of Bunny's on near 4125 on a paper dealer tag 010322. Actually, that's the date. It's an out-of-state tag. Union David 5713. It's going to be a maroon Nissan Altima occupied one time, it looks like.
What state is that 28 out of?
I can't see it right now. Possibly Oklahoma. There's an OU sticker on it.
Now, being out of state makes a difference too, because if you're out of state, you're not going to travel back to the state to fight this traffic fine.
Nope. That motherfucker looked like Buford.
Good evening.
How you doing, sir?
Good. I'm Sergeant Iverson, the Rusk County Sheriff's Office. The reason I pulled you over is you blew that stop sign back there.
No, I didn't. I came to a complete stop at that stop sign.
All right.
I mean, I did. I came to a stop.
No, you didn't. So.
What do you mean? I mean, what do you mean?
Step out of the vehicle for me.
Okay. I mean.
He asked for no ID, no proof of insurance, none of that shit.
Can you show me that I blew?
Step out of this.
Okay. I'm just wondering.
Turn around, put your hands right there real quick. You got anything on you? You shouldn't keep your hands out of your pocket.
I wasn't.
Why is he going in his? Why is he touching his dick like that?
I don't have anything on me, officer.
I think he tucked something.
I don't have anything on me.
Behind your back.
Officer, why are you? What? Can you just tell me, officer? Please, can you tell me what I'm under arrest for? Please, please. Officer, please.
Get out.
All right.
Now, I want everybody to understand that bullet entered under his armpit, destroyed his heart, and exited his chest cavity.
517 County.
All right. So we have the first fuck up where this guy fires a shot.
517.
Now, the second fuck up is this: he did not provide any aid to this young man.
Zero.
Whatsoever.
Dude, you okay?
I hate that shit. You know he ain't okay.
517 County. Hey, I need an ambulance. Call everybody. I've got a shooting. Hurry up, I need an ambulance. I can't get out of my radio.
Okay, I'll get them out there.
And you need a lawyer, bro.
Definitely.
So he is now an ex-sheriff. I don't know if he resigned or he got fired or what.
No, he retired.
He retired.
Yeah. And I just want to say, the fucking article, what I read, did him as greasy as they do us. They had to make it known that this man was high on methamphetamines at the time, which was of no fucking consequence to anything that transpired here.
That part. Stop sign. He blew a stop sign that he couldn't necessarily see. He came just over that horizon when old buddy made that. He don't know if he was already paused, did a rolling stop, or actually made it, did the right, that made a right turn. And he just said, hey, get out the car for blowing the stop sign. Like, bro, just take my information. I'm not getting out my car. This motherfucking dark ass side street.
He never even asked him for his information. You know,
he didn't.
And I think personally, this was because they usually ask for the information. Wait right here, right here.
Yeah.
211. I need a 915 on this such and such. But again, when you look at the video, I'm just gonna go from the way he went through it. There's no fucking way he could tell if that man made a complete stop or not. on a fucking road with no lights, with no sidewalks. When you see a road with no motherfucking sidewalks, man, that's usually like county CO 1562. He gave a number instead of a street.
Yeah.
He couldn't see. I think it's exactly what the Cuddy said. This motherfucker was trying to get that traffic stop money. But go ahead.
Yeah.
I think this is a problem where police are incentivized to trump up charges and
stack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do traffic violations. It's one thing to do it in the course of your duty, but anytime you pull someone over and issue them a citation, that turns into unlimited overtime. I mean, that's an issue. That's a conflict of interest. And far too many times, this is how our police departments are operating. It brings in more money to their coffers, and for the officers, it brings more money into their paycheck.
Right.
Yeah. Anytime you can create your own overtime by jamming people up is some bullshit, especially when you're supposed to be doing a public service.
See, people, this isn't about race.
No.
It's about bad procedure.
And we ain't gonna keep making that distinction, motherfuckers.
You should be able to see, like, we cover, what I'm saying? We cover all issues,
Yeah.
and it's not just one-sided, man. We try to call it to the best of our ability, straight down the line, no matter what color, whatever. It's just a fucked up situation that happened again. We just happen to have two different ones on the same segment. So,
well, I procedure wise, man, it was definitely bad procedure. But I think that this motherfucker I think he really thought he was Buford T. Justice, man.
He trying to slam a dude,
right? This old motherfucker, and he just kept doing it. Now, you know me, man. Listen, people, listen. I'm gonna say it. Cuddy gonna be like, fuck all that. Listen, stop trying to fight with these motherfuckers and argue with them. Make the situation less likely to evolve into a confrontation of any kind. Just follow the orders, man. Just do what they tell you, man.
Are you referring to this case?
Hell yeah.
What was he doing that was so he wasn't resistant? Dude just yoked him up.
Let me say,
what was he doing?
Listen, he should have got his ass out the car. And he should have put his hands behind his back when he said, listen, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. This is, if that's good for me to say to our people, it's good for me to say to anyone. Because listen, somebody said, it was this whole victim blaming thing. I was listening to an argument. And, somebody was saying something to the effect of, oh, yeah, a woman should be able to walk anywhere by herself at any time and wear what she wants. I've never argued that point. My point is other people are unpredictable. You can't control what other people do. You know what I mean? So yeah, you should be able to do that, but that doesn't mean there's somebody that's not going to try and harm you.
This is exactly what happened with old buddy. Like you said, he complied. Boy he's unpredictable. That cop was unpredictable. He did what he was supposed to do.
Absolutely. But when he said get out and he was like, hey, put your hands behind your back and man, just put your hands, but don't argue the fucking point with these people, man. Because again, not only was it bad procedure, but this cat was on one, man. He fucking was on one. I feel like his ego was harmed because this dude questioned him from the first. When the dude said, I did not run that red light, I came to a complete stop. Dude got ticked right there. Yes, you did.
Like I said, he was triggered and there was no stopping him.
Yeah.
Even if he put his hands behind his back, that'd have been an easier grab for him. That's all. If he would have complied, he still would have got fucked up.
I'm not blaming this dude. I'm not blaming the dude at all, man. I'm saying don't give these motherfuckers a reason, man. We say this shit to each other. He got up and tried to take off. This is very reminiscent of that brother. I think it was North Carolina. He had warrants for child support. And right when he was turning around, the officer was patting him down or was putting the cuffs on him. He took off, and the guy shot him in the back a few times. You know what I'm saying? First of all, he was running. Why'd you shoot him? He was running. All that took for you was to get in the car. We all grew up watching cops with motherfuckers and took off, and the squad cars chased him. Go ahead, brother.
Like I said, I get that. Just like they're triggered. Just like old boy who got acquitted, who spent over 20-some years in prison, got that over $1 million settlement. That black dude who got out of his truck and the cop pulled him over. Right. We watched that too as well. Dude, he's just as triggered. Like, what was I doing wrong? And the dude was like, you were speeding. And old boy was just like, I done did over 20-some years for some shit I didn't commit. I'm not going back. And pretty much death by cop. He lit his ass up, and he locked up with him. Cop had every right to defend himself on that one. That's what I'm saying. That's cause, probable cause. I get that one. But this dude was already triggered once he told him, I didn't blow no damn stop sign.
Yeah. Now they also said that he tucked a pipe. He thought it was a gun. You know that shit. Yeah. He thought it was a gun. But he tucked the pipe in, some methamphetamines, they said, down his pants again. Not a death sentence. Not a death sentence.
Not a death sentence. Overzealous.
Fuck him being retired. They said that, I think they said in an article, that doesn't mean he's in the clear. I hope that family gets paid. Mm-hmm. And I hope they can get this motherfucker somehow. And because this is flat out fucking murder, man. It's flat out fucking murder, man. For a stop sign?
Now, did they say what kind of retirement was? I mean, because was it medical? Was it disability? Was it just a regular? Because that makes a huge difference. If you see, well, I mean, not only in pay, but in liability. So if you are disabled, you can't go after that person's income. Yeah.
What's his name? Timothy Michael
Randall.
Yeah, Timothy.
But yeah, this is just a crazy thing, man, and this is another reason why this just shows why police officers need to have cameras all the time because they lie so goddamn much. Like, if these cameras weren't there,
man, we wouldn't even know about it. We wouldn't even know about it, and dude would have probably got a raise. Mm-hmm. Probably got a raise by the time the story got spent. You stopped a meth head.
You're going to get a medal for this.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, complete horseshit. Yeah. But unfortunately, this is how the majority of the country is. Outside of the major cities, you get these
back roads, sundown towns. Yeah, for everybody. Mm-hmm. Sundown town for everybody. How about that?
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's keep it moving, man. I'm still doing the research on old boy's retirement. Specific retirement.
Well, I know that the officer, they said he's retired Army veteran, 27 years Special Forces, and is now, it doesn't say. That's what I was looking for. Officer is a retired Army veteran, 27 years Special Forces, and is now retired from law enforcement. So not somebody who takes life and death situations lightly, Davey said. You don't know motherfuckers, military people. If he did 27 years Special Forces, he's probably been in the shit. And as with a lot of times, I always say, man, a lot of these cats come back and haven't properly had the opportunity to decompress. So you got a lot of motherfuckers coming out the military that's already on some shit, going in, to police service, thinking they back in the shit, Mm-hmm. So, hey man. Unfortunate situation, man. Unfortunate. Meth, whatever, that's not a reason for.
It's not a death sentence.
Dude got 27 years in the Special Forces and he couldn't take down this wiry meth addict.
That's an old motherfucker, man.
He twice his size.
He didn't put some weight on. That's why he was leaning back, man, trying to use that momentum of that stomach. Ride on his belly button for a second.
Did you see that motherfucker breathing, hear him breathing when he came back to the car?
How many steps he took? It was only about 8 to 10.
That motherfucker got a CPAP attached to his steering column. If he ain't breathing right, the car won't start. You done died 27 times before you started the car up. Nah, we ain't letting you behind the wheel.
Claire.
Right. Yeah, man.
See,
That is foul. Funny. Foul. Funny
Yeah,
as shit.
man. Hey, they need to. Hey, that's bad though, man. It, that's.
And
Sad.
again, back to what you pointed out. As soon as he started patting on Boyd down, like, did he go in his trousers?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
he
man.
went down in there and felt the mushroom head. I know he did.
Man,
Man,
that cat got some balls, man. He got.
I know he did.
I'm
I'd
like,
be like, hold on, bro. That ain't where my insurance is, man.
Motherfucker
You know?
said. But he said. Put your hands behind your back, sir.
Go, man. Go. It's taking a turn. It's taking a turn. Let's go.
I gotta put these cuffs on you. You ever see 50 Shades of Grey?
I want you.
I like shit.
I like you.
Oh man. Sidebar, that cat did an interview, man, where he told the cat he's like, I think you cute.
I saw that.
Yeah,
The dude
I saw
froze.
that.
So it was just like,
He thought it
what
was
you talking
funny.
about?
And everybody
Yeah,
was
it
like,
was
you
like,
let this man sex play you?
Yeah.
You wouldn't talk to me if we was in jail.
Yeah.
Nah.
Did you see the shit Tank just sent about the Walmart incident?
oh, dude. So, did you watch it?
The Walmart incident.
Oh man! So Fleece Johnson said he was walking through a Walmart, and this guy dropped something, and he bent over, and all you could see was the crack of his ass. He said, "Man, I looked down. I was hard, man."
Somebody gonna hurt that cat, man.
He said, I looked away. But you got to see his face, man. When he's talking about this story, he's like, he's in that moment again. He's reliving it fully. Like, dude was in the room with him. He said he looked away like,
Hell nah, man.
bruh. It was, Tank was on one. I don't know why he sent that shit, man. I told him we got to reach out and get dude on the show. The shit is
Man.
Hell nah. Y'all be
Fleece-
on that motherfucker on your own. I ain't doing that.
Fleece is in my
shit.
feed, man. Man, Fleece is the funniest dude on the planet,
Yeah, okay,
man.
y'all can interview that nigga.
That whole interview, we should have talked about. We should have had the clip of it. That shit is fucking hilarious, man.
Niggas fucking want to
was that
raped
Walmart?
other men and y'all. Hey, fuck out of here.
No, we can see about rehabilitation. See if that shit worked. And I know it didn't work for him. But
hell no, he used to take butt, man. That man there.
Yeah.
No, man. All right, what we got?
Fleece straight up says that he didn't rape that many people. They gave it
straight
to
up
him.
motherfucking lie.
They gave it up. They gave it up.
Just
man.
gave it to him.
Stop.
Man, you got to watch that comedy. Ali Sadiq. He talked about that shit when he did time. He was like, "Look here, I was
That's
in
my
there 6
dude.
years. Yeah, he said I was in prison like for my first 6 years. He was like, and never had the urge to do that. Y'all motherfuckers coming in here doing 6 months and y'all turning.
Yep.
Y'all doing weirdo stuff or whatever. He's like, don't be blaming that shit on prison. He was like, y'all had that in you. That was y'all. It wasn't prison. I was like, holy shit. He got a point. He was like, dude, I've been in there 6 years, ain't never had the urge.
I've heard that though. I mean, they say rapes happen. That's actually a real thing. But they also say
they said now it's completely different. It was like, dude, cats is giving it. You ain't got to take nothing. You ain't got to take shit.
I seen a youngin'. They told him he was about 18. They gave this boy 60 years for B&E. Something went bad.
Yeah.
And they said, hey, man, the CO said, the captain said, hey, I'm letting you know, son, they're not going to bother you on the first night. But after that, we can put you in protective custody. He said, no. Well, do you want the camera? No, just, I'm good. Like, he knew, like, like, I'm flimsy. I'm going to have to get that butt up. Like, oh.
Again.
Fuck a crime, man.
It's a new day. Fleece went in when they called it the penitentiary. Now it's a correctional facility. Big difference. And he that old school motherfucker.
I'm gonna be in jail like this.
See, sharpening that shank. I got you. All right, old man. What we got, fam?